You're tuned in to the Matt Dolphin Show. Only on Kitchen Sink Media. Now here's your host, Matt Dolphin.
Alright, well hello. Let me turn this down. Boys in the booth got me working the controls a little bit today again. How's it going, y'all? My name's Terry Bridgewater. I'm here back filling in for Mr. Matt Dolphin on his show, always known as The Matt Dolphin Show. Hopefully we might be changing it to the Terry Bridgewater Show, because this is my 6th episode, ladies and gentlemen, and we have not heard from Matt. Again, he is still missing. If you have any information on where he is, please give us a call. We'll probably have that number posted in the descriptions of this video. But please, if you know where Mr. Matt Dolphin is, give us a ring. We need to know where our the host is. I mean, I don't really mind if I stay on for a little bit longer. I kind of like doing this, but we'll work that out. Luckily, I did talk with Gene, and I have been getting some compensation for the job. Unfortunately, the compensation is not in money, in cash money, but I have been getting paid in snacks here at the Kitchen Sink Studios. I am, he lets me get whatever I want from the vending machine for my 10-minute lunch. For my 10-minute break, I get, 10-minute break for my janitorial duties, and then I get a lunch break. And on my 10-minute break, he buys me whatever I want from this vending machine. So, I would have rathered money. I mean, I could use the money, but I'll take a free snack if I want, free thing of dots, or maybe a granola bar or something like that. But we're gonna keep moving on. I'm glad I'm getting some sort of compensation. The boys in the booth are here. They're doing their thing, or lack thereof. Okay, boys, I'm just kidding. We're turning a new leaf in the booth there. I had the boys I had got the boys some lunch again, and they luckily it wasn't sort of food poisoning like last time, but I got them some lunch, and I bought them all Chipotle. They all like the Chipotle in there, so I got them some of that, and they seem to take nicely to the gesture. So we're doing good, aren't we, boys? All right, got a thumbs up this time. Usually I'm getting flipped the bird, but all right, we got a good show for you today. We got a couple things to talk about, and this week we're bringing back the voicemails. We got a couple of callers calling in, so that's good to hear. Glad people are still listening to the show, and we got some people calling in talking about God knows what. But okay, first up on the list of things we got to talk about, boys sent me over here. Now, a couple episodes ago, we talked about some little funny business going on in the lottery. Not funny business as in cheating or anything, but just, odd things happening in the lottery. And it turns out, looks like last week, this past week, this past Saturday, so I guess last week. Come on, Terry, where is your head today? The South Carolina lottery said that a total of 11,453 winning tickets were all purchased for a pick 3 drawing, and the numbers were 333. So apparently, all y'all people in South Carolina like the number 3. So that's interesting. So 11,453 people won the lottery. It doesn't say here how much the lottery was drawn for, but apparently each individual that won is going to get about $250 to $500 from their payout. I guess depending on how much they paid for their ticket. We could easily do the math here, figure out how much that is, with everything. But to be honest, I don't like math that much, and none of y'all boys in the booth seem to really care about doing math at all to figure that out. So we're just gonna, throw it up to the air. We're not really gonna give a toot of what the total amount is. But they're getting, $250 to $500, which, is a good amount. I would have been probably a little disappointed if I was a winner. I'm not gonna lie. If it was some sort of $1 million prize and I'm only getting $250 to $500, I mean, it's better than nothing, I'll tell you that. But, winning the lottery, you kind of want to win big, not just a little bit. But go out and get you something nice. Get yourself something nice for get yourself a Christmas present or something like that, or maybe it'll help buy some Christmas presents for your family. But yeah, so that's pretty interesting there. I'm not a big lottery player. Not the biggest lottery player. Ruth, my wife, doesn't really like when we gamble. So you rarely see me checking out a lottery ticket at the 7-Eleven, or God forbid you ever see me in a casino. I'm never going in there and wasting my money on those tables. Although we have on occasion when sometimes we'll take a trip out to Las Vegas. We don't always take a trip. That's not like, we're not going out every year, but we did take a trip, I would say about 12 years ago, and I did play the slots a little bit. Ruth was not too excited. I kind of snuck out of the hotel room while she was sleeping and played a couple of slots, and lost a good amount, not gonna lie. You get pretty hooked in those things pretty fast. There's no windows or anything in casinos, and no clocks or anything, and it was I had left my cell phone in the room by accident, and by the time I got down there, I just didn't feel like going all the way heck back up to my room, and I just lost track of time and apparently my money, because I blew about $5,000 at the slot. So that was not a fun morning to wake up and tell Ruth that we lost the next 3 months rent. So that was interesting, but we got back from it. We recovered. Again, that was 12 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. Terry Bridgewater is a different man. But all right, well, moving on here on the list of stories we got going on. With the Christmas season coming upon us here, this week is Christmas. So a lot of Santa Clauses are out. Giving gifts to the children and stuff like that. People dressed up as Santa Claus. And this year, it looks like in California, a man dressed up as Santa Claus was paragliding. It looks like some sort of sitting helicopter type thing that you wear on your back. And he was sitting on one of them things, flying around and dropping off what looks like candy canes. He's dropping off candy canes to children in the area, and this poor son of a gun got stuck in the power lines. He was flying and got caught in the power lines down there out there in California, and he had to get rescued by the fire department. Now that's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, if I was that Santa Claus, I'd be a little embarrassed. He's doing a good thing. I'll give him that. He was trying his best, but maybe let's not fly around on a motorized thing in the air and drop off candy canes. Maybe he was trying to do a whole sleigh thing, like 'cause Santa flies and stuff. But you got caught in power lines there, buddy. That's not a good look. I'm sure it would have frightened. If I was a child, I would have been frightened as heck to see Santa Claus stuck in the power lines above my house. I'd be like, oh my goodness, is Santa Claus dead? Like, what is going on here? But looks like this. He said Santa was not injured and returned to the ground safely. But the picture they got here, he just looks a tangled mess in these power lines. It is. I don't know how the heck he got in there and how he didn't just pull down everything there. But it looks like Santa Claus is okay. One thing interesting this year with everything going on with the pandemic is there's not many mall Santa Clauses. There's still mall Santa Clauses, but they can't really do much with that. I've seen a couple pictures of people sitting with Santa, but they're not sitting with Santa. It's like Santa's 6 feet behind them. They're in front. Or they're behind a plexiglass shield, and they're kind of like positioned to make it look like a camera trick, like they're sitting on Santa's lap, which I guess, making circumstances out of what's going on. But, you kind of think this year maybe just skip the pictures with Santa Claus. They could have done maybe some sort of virtual meeting with Santa Claus or something like that. People do everything on Zooms nowadays, so, you figure probably could have done something a little easier like that. Hey, if you want to go out and take a picture with Santa Claus like that, and hey, that's more power to you. Me, Terry Bridgewater, I'm not going to say anything about that. You want to go do that, that's fine. But I think it kind of looked a little ridiculous. That's all I got to say about that. And next story, please, gentlemen. Here we go. Okay, a man not here, but a man stacked 79 poker chips and breaks the 47th Guinness World Record of 2020. So it looks like a man, it doesn't say where he's from. An Idaho man. There we go. He stacked 79 poker chips in 1 minute, bringing him closer to setting 50. Oh, I guess he's trying to set 52 Guinness World Records in the year of 2020. Well, he's got some time to. He's got 47. It looks like that was his 47th Guinness World Record. So he's got a couple more left in the bag there. You got better get moving there, Sir Mr. Idaho man, because 2020 is closing in fast on us. So let's see what he can break more. I mean, it looks like he's really chomping at the bit here to find stuff to break the world record to that's easily done inside his house. I'm sure this was some sort of quarantine goal that he made up. I mean, I don't know. I don't think many people go around stacking poker chips for fun. I mean, probably was something people did during quarantine, but it doesn't seem like that fun of a task. I guess you'd call that sort of a hard objective, stacking poker chips. I mean, it's not hard to do, but to keep them balanced, I'm sure that's a little, a little tricky. They're little finicky things. They kind of shake, and if, you got a little dog or cat or kid running around, you might get a little shaky shake from on the table, and kaplut, there goes your world record there, Mr. Idaho man. So hey, good for him. Maybe he can pull it out and get more world records and break his. I guess he's trying to break a world record for breaking world records. That's kind of a inception of an idea. But yeah, so he's doing his thing and doing that. So I don't know what other things he broke the record of. Doesn't seem to have it on here, but yeah, that would be more interesting to see what else he has broken during his time. I'm assuming, and now I don't know this, doesn't say here in the article, but I'm assuming this was some sort of pandemic, goal or thing he decided to do. Which a lot of people were doing some things that you normally wouldn't do, while in the pandemic, and this man seems to be trying to break world records. Well, good for him. Good for you, Idaho man. We wish you the best here at the Matt Dolphin Show. Hopefully you can get to that coveted number 52 Guinness World Records. All right, one more story here, folks. Now, a couple episodes back. I'm sorry, I'm hitting my microphone here. I'm just getting too excited over these stories. A couple episodes ago, we talked about the monoliths that are showing up around the world. I guess the first one we talked about was in Arizona, and then I guess another one showed up in Europe. Well, apparently there has been. I'm sorry, I got to scroll up here. I had the article. 87 more monoliths have appeared around the world. So it's pretty interesting, pretty fascinating, a little scary, not gonna lie, but 2020 is not over yet. Maybe them aliens are coming down, and these are like their little tractor beams or something like that. Yeah, 87 of them have popped up around the world. Now, there was someone on YouTube that said that they were the one that were making all the monoliths, but apparently he just made one of them in Australia, and he made a video about it and put it up online. But he was just trying to take her. Oh, I backed out of my story. Hold on once. It's a stupid advertisement I clicked by. I really hate that on these websites. You click something and it takes you to an advertisement. There's a little X right here. It's misleading. There's an X on my screen that's helping me. It's supposed to be helping me exiting out of a ad. There's a big X. This is on Yahoo News, folks, and we're calling them out right now here on the Matt Dolphin Show. You click it, and boom, it takes you to a Yahoo News homepage. Now, I call that a bunch of malarkey. That makes me very upset. I'm sorry, boys in the booth. I'm getting off topic here, but that is very annoying. Okay, so so there's 87 of them. Oh, so the YouTuber, he said he was like, I was the one that installed all these monoliths, but it really wasn't him. He just, was putting that online. He did one monolith in Australia, and he's trying to take credit for all the other ones. I mean, I don't know who's doing this. Maybe it's just a group of people. I'm sure it's some sort of Facebook group out there of people that are making these things. But it's interesting. I mean, they're pretty cool looking things. They're like little tall silver structures. So we'll see what continues happening. Maybe this is the aliens trying to contact us, or maybe it's just some art fancy pantsy people that are just throwing these things up there and trying to distract people from everything going on with this year. Okay, so that was the last story of the episode today. We got a couple of voicemails in here right now, so let's take a quick listen to these. We'll see what we what the listeners are calling in about. All right, you boys got it. All right, take it away.
Hey, how you doing there, Matt? Just giving y'all a call. I hope y'all having a good, happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. And hope you're having a good time. Get some good presents, and hope you're doing well. Thanks for doing what you do.
Well, thank you, kind caller. Merry Christmas to you as well. Unfortunately, Matt Dolphin is not here to wish you his well greetings for Christmas, but thank you for calling in. I hope y'all have a good Christmas. Y'all boys doing anything fun for Christmas? Just hanging out? Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I think I talked about this on the last episode, but me and Ruth are planning on just hanging out, having a Hunger Man dinner, watching some Christmas movies, putting on some of them Lifetime Christmas movies. I just cannot get enough of them. I mean, they are just too freaking good. It's good. But thank you, caller, for wishing us a Merry Christmas. Hope y'all have a good Christmas as well. All right, let's take a listen to this next one.
Hey, how's it going? Just wanted to give you a call real quick, Matt, and kind of see what your favorite Christmas movie is. Mine definitely has to be Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. That's just a frickin' classic. So I was just wondering, what's your favorite Christmas movie? All right, Merry Christmas.
Well, listen to that. We got more Christmas stuff coming in here. That's so nice. These are some nice voicemails. Favorite Christmas movie? Well, I've been mentioning Lifetime movies. I don't really have a favorite one of them. I guess you could call them all my favorite. But favorite Christmas movie? I don't know. I got a bunch of them. A bunch. I'm kind of partial to what's that one called? Oh, it's slipping my mind right now. Hold on a second. I gotta pull up something in my head. What is that movie called? A Christmas Story. That's always a good one. I like that one. The little Ralphie guy, the You'll Shoot Your Eye Out movie. That's always a fun romp of a movie. I would say that's probably one of my favorite. Yeah, I'd probably say that. I don't know if it is my complete favorite Christmas movie, but it's definitely a good one. And they do that 24-hour thing on Christmas Eve and Day on TBS. Now that's always fun to watch. After you watch it the first two times, you're kind of like, okay, I got enough of a Christmas Story for today. Thank you very much, TBS. It's fun to watch. Apparently, there was a rumor going on either last year or 2 years ago that they were going to pull it off, not do the 24-hour because of the bullying scenes in the movie. Now, that's just ridiculous. There's bullying in the movie, but it's not like it's not like it's that harmful in the movie. It gets resolved. Things happen. Ralphie does his thing and beats the snot out of that redhead kid with the yellow eyes. But that's a good movie. If you've never seen it, definitely watch it. But A Christmas Story, and it's funny that actor that does A Christmas Story. I was watching another Christmas movie, Four Christmases, with Mr. Vince Vaughn and Miss Reese Witherspoon. And I was looking at, there's this one scene where they're in an airport, and the guy they're talking to, I was like, this guy looks so dang familiar. Who is he? I had to know. So I went on this thing called Internet Movie Database, and it was a little hard to finagle, but I found out that was Ralphie. It was Ralphie all grown up. Good to see he's still doing things. But okay, we're going to move on here. Next voicemail.
Hey, how you doing there, Matt? Just giving you all a call.
Oh, boys, that's the one we listened to earlier. All right, hold on. Let's listen to this one here.
Hey, how's it going there? Just wondering, where the hell is Matt been? I mean, I'm honestly getting kind of tired of this Terry Bridgewater guy. He's not my cup of tea when it comes to my podcast. So, kind of hope the boys in the booth can either find someone else or get Matt back in the studio, because I miss the old Matt Dolphin show. All right, take it easy.
Well, way to ruin the frickin' mood there, buddy. Jeez Louise. I mean, we had two nice voicemails about Christmas, and then we got this guy complaining, saying he doesn't like my voice. Well, buddy, get used to it for a little while, because I'm here to stay for now, as long as Matt's missing. So that's really frickin' annoying. I'm kind of getting PO'd here. I mean, I do my best here in the show. I think I'm doing a pretty good job filling in for Matt. Apparently this guy doesn't think so. Well, he can go, kick rocks and go listen to something else. Maybe go listen to Mr. Joe Rogan or something like that. But if you're not too pleased with how I'm doing here at the Matt Dolphin Show, you can kindly unsubscribe and don't listen to my freaking show. Well, I guess I'm sorry, Matt's show. It's not really my show yet. I'm just filling in, getting snacks for what I do. But I'm leading the train here. I'm the voice of the show for right now. So yeah. But way to ruin the frickin' mood, caller. Okay, we're gonna go on to this last voicemail here. Let's take a listen.
Hello. Is anyone there? Hello. Help me, please.
Now, hold on. What, boys? Did that sound like Matt to you? Oh my gosh! I think we got a voicemail from Matt Dolphin. I think he called into the show. Do we have a number for where that came from? It's like an unrestricted number or whatever it's called. Well, we gotta call law enforcement or something and get them to see if they can trace that call or something, or figure out what number that came from, because that sounded exactly like Matt Dolphin. He sounds like he's in trouble. Hopefully, we'll have to dig further into this and figure out what's going on. But that sure as heck sounded like Matt Dolphin to me. Did it sound? I'm getting a thumbs up from the booth as well. All 4 thumbs going up in there. So that is definitely Matt Dolphin. So we're gonna have to figure out what's going on there. Okay, well that threw a wrench into this show. But okay, well we do know Matt is alive. I mean, it kind of sounds like he's clinging on to life from that episode, but it sounds like he is alive and not so well. But hopefully we can get some sort of y'all boys getting them on the phone right now? Okay, good. All right, well, we're going to have to wrap up this episode. I mean, this is kind of a breakthrough thing. Y'all boys didn't even screen these before we came on? Okay, well, apparently we don't screen these voicemails before they come on. But, okay, I'm a little flustered right now. This is a little not frustrating, frustrating, I guess you would call it. But okay, well that'll do it for this episode of the Matt Dolphin Show. We're gonna take a look into this voicemail and see what we can find, and hopefully we can get Mr. Matt Dolphin back in this studio. Of course, my reign of hosts will have ended by then if we are able to find and get him back in here. But okay, well, we're gonna wrap it up here. I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas. Hope y'all get some good presents and enjoy time with family and stuff like that. Okay, well, we gotta go. We're the boys in the booth are moving. Okay, we're scrambling. They're scrambling around here trying to get stuff going on. So we gotta take off here. All right. Well, thank y'all for listening. Have a Merry Christmas.